continuing on, we're looking at page 7. So what you want to do now, you want to write down the FeSCN2 plus equilibrium molarity from table 2, so that's what you just calculated, into table 3. So all of these values go into that column. So we've done that. And then next, we're going to calculate the initial molarity of iron and SCN minus for solutions B2 to B5. So again, we're going to use stoichiometry very similar to what you watched in the first video, and I will walk you through that on the next slide. Okay, so here we are going to calculate the initial molarity of iron 3 plus. And what information I'm going to use, so I'm going to give an example for solution B1. So table 2, we had everything straight. I have my molarity and the volume of iron, and I also can see my total volume in that test tube is 5 plus 1 plus 5 is 11.00 milliliters. So remember, to get molarity, 3-step problem. 1, find moles. So let's calculate the moles of iron 3 plus that I'm starting with. So I start with my volume. So I'm going to start with milliliters of FeNO3, right? So iron 3 nitrate is my source of iron. I can convert to liters and then to moles of Fe, iron 3 nitrate, NO3. I can then go to moles of Fe3 plus using my mole ratio for my balanced chemical formula. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. So I'm starting for solution B1, 5.00 milliliters of iron 3 nitrate. I know for every 1 liter, I've got 1,000 milliliters. And then my molarity as a conversion, so again, we have 0.00200 moles of FeNO3 for every 1 liter. And for every 1 mole of iron 3 nitrate, I've got 1 mole of Fe3 plus. And so putting this into the calculator, 5 divided by 1,000 times 0.002, enter, and I have 1.00 times 10 to the negative 5th moles of Fe3 plus. And it's always a good idea to double check the units. So I've got my milliliters cancel, liters cancel, moles of iron 3 nitrate cancel, and I'm left with moles of iron 3 plus, which is what I want. Step 2, calculate liters of solution in my test tube, and in this case I'm looking at B1. So I know, remember I had 5 and 1 and 5 total, so 11.00 milliliters, and I can convert 1 liter contains 1,000 mils, so that gives me 0.01100 liters in my test tube. So I have my moles, I have my liters. Step 3, divide to get molarity. So the molarity of Fe3 plus initial equals 1.00 times 10 to the negative 5th moles of iron 3 divided by 0.01100 liters, and I end up with, so my number on my calculator just divided by 0.011, 9.09, so with 2 sig figs, we see 9.1 times 10 to the negative 4th molarity iron 3 plus for the initial concentration. And you can see that is where your procedures got that direction. So you'll follow the same process to get the iron 3 plus for all solutions B1 through B5, and also the SCN minus for solutions B1 through B5.